Before RedRiver Health and Wellness, I was afraid that the rest of my life I would be miserable, that I would be sick and I would never feel like myself again. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to have a normal family and a normal life, that I wouldn't be able to have the energy to raise kids or to continue working. And it was really sad to me to think of the rest of my life feeling the way that I did. And now that I have gone through the program and I have been educated enough to know about my illness, that I can live with it, I feel like myself again, and I look forward to the future, and I know that I will live my life feeling well. My name is Sarah Gardner. I live in St. George, Utah. Before I went to the RedRiver Clinic, I was gaining weight, and I've always been a small girl, so gaining weight was a big deal for me, and I had fevers and night sweats. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and I had headaches all the time, and I was extremely fatigued. I was sleeping probably close to 16 hours a day, and I couldn't stay awake. I had fallen asleep in public before, and I just wasn't myself. My experience with other doctors was all fairly similar. They all just wanted to see me once every 6 months and hope that things got better. Here's a pill, take that. If it doesn't work, we'll up your dosage or lower your dosage or things like that. And they were all the same. Before I started getting on the program, my life was affected a lot because I was newly married and I moved to a new town, I had a new job, and I just wasn't myself, and it was really stressful on my new marriage, and my husband thought I was lazy and didn't understand why I was sick all the time. And my job, I had to take breaks where I could go home and sleep. So instead of an hour lunch break, I'd have to clock out and go home for 2.5 hours so that I could function normally at work. The RedRiver Clinic was kind of our last resort. I'd been to doctors for years and tried different things and different programs, and nothing had helped. And we had decided that, okay, if this doesn't work, it's just my lot in life. And so when we got the initial diagnosis and all the blood work back, it was a blessing and a relief to learn what was actually wrong instead of just masking the symptoms and not knowing what was wrong. And it was really just a big relief to know exactly what it was so that I could get on the pathway to start treating it and start feeling better again. I probably feel about 80 to 90% better than before, which is a huge improvement. I probably felt like myself maybe 3 days out of a month, and now I maybe have 3 or 4 days where those are my bad days, and other than that, I feel like myself again. My symptoms have improved so much, tenfold probably. I don't have any body aches. I don't have to take a nap every day. I feel like a regular healthy person, and I don't get any night sweats or extreme body fatigue unless I'm not managing my illness like I should. I think my favorite part of the program is that it's so personal, and I'm not just a patient, I'm a person, and my doctor is there for me no matter what. I can call him in the middle of the day or text him when I'm at the grocery store, and he knows exactly who I am and what my situation is, and he's there to help me no matter what. So I know that when I'm done with this program, that all this time and money that I've invested in it isn't just going to stop there. It's going to continue throughout my whole life. I definitely am in charge of my own body now. I know how I'm going to react, and I know what to do if I'm starting to feel not like myself, and I feel more in charge of my life and myself. People ask me a lot about my treatment program and about the things that I'm doing, and it's nice to have trust and a relationship with the doctors and be at a place where I'm comfortable telling people, yes, you have to go see them. I would definitely recommend it. Like, if you're not feeling good, oh, you've been feeling tired this week? Go see my doctor, and maybe there's something wrong and he'll help you. I definitely feel confident in my doctor's abilities, and I I actually enjoy going to the doctor. The environment is nice and friendly, and he knows me and remembers me. He doesn't have to look at his little file, and even all the people there in his whole office are super friendly. People around me have noticed a huge difference. They can tell that I'm having an easier time living my life. Everything isn't a chore anymore. I'm able to go to work and enjoy my day, not constantly feel tired and just wishing I felt better. And people have noticed that my skin looks better, I've lost weight, and I'm able to function normally, and people definitely see that. Since starting the program, I have lost 15 pounds, and it's made a huge difference. The weight loss is definitely not the reason that I started the program, but losing the weight was a good sign to show that my body was starting to function normally, and feeling the difference is incredible. When I started the program and the diet, within the first 5 or 6 days, I lost 5 pounds, and I could visibly see the inflammation in my body going down, and most importantly, I could feel it. And I felt so much better within that first week that I knew that this program was something I needed to do for myself. I would recommend anybody who isn't feeling the way that they should to go to RedRiver Health and Wellness, because they don't just treat people with Hashimotos, they treat people with fatigue and with other thyroid problems. And if you're just not feeling yourself, definitely go in, and if you want to improve your life, they'll help you. The doctors at RedRiver Wellness are different than other doctors because they actually care about your improvement, and they are actively helping in making sure that you feel better, whatever it takes. If it's a call in the middle of the night, or if it's seeing you twice a week or once a week, they want to see you improve. With previous doctors, I was given standard blood tests, and the results were always the same and nothing new, but I never felt any better. With RedRiver Health and Wellness, they explained to me everything that was going on. They did extensive blood work to test for things that I'd never even heard of, but now I'm educated about and am aware of, so that I know everything that is going on in my body. The main part of the program is the anti-inflammatory diet, which was really daunting at first because I had no idea what that was. And the first couple of weeks were really hard, but once you understand and you get the hang of it, and the doctors help you to understand what you're putting into your body and the reactions that you'll have, it's a lot easier. And it's really cool to understand why I feel the way I do when I eat certain things. And the supplements, I take a lot of supplements, but it's not just like, here, take these for the rest of your life. It's, okay, for these first 2 weeks, take this, and this is what it's going to do for you, and it should make you feel like this, and if it doesn't, let me know, and we'll try something different. And they're always there, concerned about your individual health. RedRiver Health and Wellness has changed my life for the better, and if you want to feel better, you should go.